met my love by the gasworks croft, dreamed a dream by the old canal, kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
Guten Morgen, hello. So we've made it to our customer's farm. So this is Egid Hennig, who is about 1 hour southeast of Frankfurt in sort of northern Bavaria, I think we would call this area. So Egid bought the the first ever Gen 2, but the second DSX in Germany. He bought it. It's a machine we took to Agritechnica last year in 2023, and he's a real friend of Horizon. He's a fantastic no-tiller doing a lot of interesting stuff with no-till, with cover crops, with coltan, compost teas. He's making his own compost and doing a lot of interesting stuff with biology. He has a pig unit here, so they have the pigs indoors as most farmers do in Germany, but he also has 300 pigs in his arable rotation, so he's working them around the land alongside his no-till. So he's a great guy and has been very kind to Horizon. We've hosted several events here. He had a GKB event here. I think there were 140 people in the summer, and we've got another event here today where I believe we have between 50 and 60 people. It's the end of February. We were hoping to get the machine running today, but it's raining, so it's a bit of a shame we can't get it running, but it should be a good day. I just thought I'd show you, here's some footage of the event we had in the summer, which was absolutely fantastic here, and it was sunny, and yeah, all the cover crops are out and it was quite nice, so a bit better than middle of February.
I've been working all night, watching them empty out, visible to this crowd, always double vision. I've been losing my mind, listening to broken speech, stacking up broken seeds. It's a long.
So all the drill manufacturers are just setting up, having a play. So Egid Hennig is setting up his drill. It's got the 8-to-8 vent on a 6 meter, 6-to-25, 0.6 psi, 0.9 psi, 0.8 psi. We have got the row cleaners on. We are demoing into quite thick cover crop tomorrow, so maybe we will take the row cleaners off. We will have a look, see how they do, whether they hang at all. The disc will handle it, the row unit will handle it. Both machines are running. This is the job the Amazon Primera has done. And this is how the DSX leaves it. So of course we are a disc rather than a tine, so we are moving a lot less soil. Slug. There's my pea. So we are on 50 bar of downforce, so just over 50% of our downforce to help get through the cover crop. We have 2 bar of closing, and we are drilling at hole 5, so 50 millimeters deep. Happy, Ernest?
I've seen the greener grass, I've seen the faster cars, and I don't need your happy hours, I don't need your lonely bars. I'm ejected like a bullet from a gun, so take your fire, look at me, maybe even take my hand. Steady on the staircase, come and chase the master plan. Long way to get away, play it like a grand slam. This is no encore, we have only just begun. So get out, while you still care. Don't let the light slip through your hands. The world is away from where you stand. So get out while you still can.
So the drills are all lined up, ready to go. What do we have? We have a weaving GD. It's a 3 meter trails GD. I think that's a seed and fert dual hopper. The Agrisem 6 meter, so the Agrisem Boss, the old Sly Boss. Our friend Alwyn at weaving. That's his sabre time ready to go. Are you putting the sabre time in the cover crop?
Not really.
You've got the crimper?
Yeah.
It'll be okay. We have Florian, who set up the 6025 DSX. So this is Egid HENNIGS DSX. It's his farm machine. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And then the other machines, we have our friends here from Piper with the Claydon Hybrid Evolution, the Amazona Primera, another tine drill, a Horsch Avatar disc drill, and then a Novag. Is that 3 meter, 2.5? I think this is their smaller 3 meter machine. Lighter weight 3 meter machine, but it has lots of weights on. I guess you can put them on and take them off. It's a 16-way cover crop mix, so they planted this in July after their spring summer barley. After their winter barley. So the residue on the floor, and it's growing really well. So they've had good growing conditions. It's fantastic. I will try and put a drain up in a minute. So this DSX was the DSX we had on display at Agritechnica, and the farmer bought it. So the spec they have, it's 3 tanks, so 3 different granular hoppers and a liquid system. We also have the row cleaners on the front, the Wilgers. It's a 60-25, so 25 centimeter spacings. The farmer has used it now for this spring and for all his cover crops and all seed rape drilling, and he's very pleased. He's a very happy customer. So while they've got the tractor off, I'll just talk you through the setup. So it's an 8-to-8 Fendt. They've got the, I guess this is an aftermarket tyre inflation, and we've got a 60-25 Gen3 DSX, so 6 meter on 25 centimeter spacing. So the other options we've got here are the GH400 mini hopper. So that is connected to the airflow, and it's going down into the row units. Then we've got 2 larger hoppers in here, depending on the product, 2.5 to 3 ton, and then we've got the 1500 litre liquid tank on the back. So we can do 3 granular products, 1 liquid product. We now run BKT VFs as an upgrade option, so he's got the 750 BKT VFs. Depending on the spec and the weight of the machine, we can go down to about 0.6 bar on those. I believe we've set them at 1.2 to today. The guys are going to speak to BKT and get all the weights and get that checked out. He's got the tramline solenoids on here. We've got the working light kit that shines down, and then it's the row unit itself. So we've got row cleaners on here, our new row cleaner, and then everything on the row units fairly standard. So this machine's one of our first machines to go out with our new farm scan controls. So all of our granular products, of course, are in the farm scan control. So is the liquid fertilizer, so are the lights. The pressure on the tank is in there. Also, what's really cool is our hydraulic downforce is in the farm scan control. Our row cleaners, the pneumatics on the row cleaners, the pneumatics on the closing, all controlled in our farm scan control system, which is pretty impressive. We are prototyping and testing this year a load cell to go in here, so that we can automate our hydraulic downforce. So we will have hydraulic downforce automated, hopefully for the autumn, providing that all goes well. Loads of cool, nice features on the machine. We've got a nice little storage there for the hydraulic connections. They're all color coded, so you know what they are. The sticker tells you what they are. Once you use the machine a bit, you get used to it. We've got a really nifty calibration weigh scale hook. Obviously all the platforms completely new. We got the Wilga flow indicators. What's really good is under each metering system we have two pipes, and they're plumbed up to two distribution heads, which are front to back. So one head goes to the front row, one head goes to the back row, and then we choose under each hopper where to send it. So if we want to send it to the rear row, we put it over to the right, which is here, and then that's only sending product to the rear row. So if we had oilseed rape in here and we wanted to plant it, it's a 25 centimeter drill, but if we wanted to plant it on 50 centimeters, we could just do that. Then on the other hopper, if we wanted to do a companion crop, let's say buckwheat, we would do the opposite, and that would send that hopper down to the front row. So we could have oilseed rape going to the back row, we could have a companion crop of buckwheat going to the front row, and then maybe we could put DAP in there. Well, we could put DAP in there and send that down to the back row as well. So that's really nifty. This is a new MB track. So this is, they bought this recently. It's absolutely immaculate. The paintwork on it is very special. They've been doing a fairground carnival. So Jonas has made that. It's really nice. Got new Michelins all round. So I'm learning about compost extracts. So the water goes in here and they make a whirlpool with the air, and then they move the water into here. More air is blown in, it's all bubbling up, it's not heated. The compost goes in there, it sits for an hour, 2 hours. All the nutrients out of the compost walk into the water. It's then sieved and it goes straight in the back of the DSX, 150 litres a hectare. They can add various different things. So they can add seaweed, humic acid. They're playing around with different mixtures to add to it, but it's predominantly the homemade compost. Pretty cool. Just thought I'd show you what they've got in their shed. So this is Egid and Jonas's 724 Fendt, and this is their Gen2 DSX. So this is their original machine. This was the DSX we took to Agritechnica. They've sold this to another German farmer, so this will be going to that farmer in the next couple of weeks. But this machine, these Gen 2s are still really fantastic DSXs, really great machines. They're no doubt or no question they're the reason why Horizon's grown so quickly in the last few years, and we've put these all over the world. So they're, if you're looking at second-hand machines, these Gen 2s are still a very, very good machine. Just thought I'd show you this. So Agrisem is the name of the dealer where this has come from. So if you're not from Germany, to explain that the tractor dealers in Germany are absolutely huge. So they're called Raiffeisens, they're cooperatives, so they will do machinery of course, but also grain marketing, fuel. Agrisem, I believe, are 120 depot locations, and I think they're 5,000-6,000 employees, but they're not the biggest. A company called Bauer are the biggest dealer, and they are absolutely huge. They'd be one of the top 20 companies in Germany in terms of size. So that's spreader. So they have pigs, so that's their spreader for the slurry, dribble bars. This is an interesting machine. So this has just arrived. No-till in mainland Europe. One of the big problems for no-till or challenges is mice. So field mice is a real problem. There's a lot of it all over Central Europe. Clearly, if you cultivate, you kill the field mice in their habitats. So in no-till it is a challenge, and this is a machine that's been designed to help poison the mice. So poison goes in here, it's metered out on this landwell system, and they will put this almost like what we would call a mole plough down in the ground at 15 centimeters, and then it will start, it will lay, the mice will go into that and they will live in that, and it will lay the poison into those moles. So never been used. They don't know if it will work or not. It looks like a pig trailer. Then we've got one of the older MB tracks. There's two MB tracks here. This is the original one. They've just bought themselves another one, which is very smart, which I'll show you. And then this is their coltan fertilizer machine, fertilizer tanker. So that's that coltan tanker, which is pretty special. They'll be out running with this in the next couple of weeks. So that's injecting ammonium sulfate, I believe, down into the soil. No leaching whatsoever, much quicker uptake. We don't see it in the UK, but coltan machines are very, very popular in Germany and Austria, especially with no-till farmers. So we've got the DSX out and we're just setting up the liquid.
So you might
Tom's just teaching Egid how to set it up. So we're just testing all the liquid now. So he's dropping the row units down. We've got it pretending it's in. So we've got seed and liquid coming out. So we are drilling and planting nutrition. I'll just jump up in the cab. See Matthias. So this is Matthias, our territory manager for Central and Eastern Europe. Happy, Matthias?
Oh, it's amazing. That's really amazing.
So this is our new farm scan system, our new farm scan software. So all of our granular, liquid, hydraulics, pneumatics, it's all of our downforce, our closing is all through this one system, including the lights, the pressure in the tank. So farmers are just starting to turn up. I'm getting photographed. We'll give it 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we'll make a start. It's great to see. I think we're expecting between 50 and 60 people, so it's great to see so many people interested in the Gen3. So talking about redesign, they're just small improvements all over the machine.
Tried to square, not be.
And then our small products, we can set them to 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, back the river, let me look in your eyes. Oh, back the river, show why I stop for a minute and shoot. Oh, back the river, oh, back.
60. So the day's coming to an end now. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Most of the customers have gone home. We've had a fantastic day. There's been about 60 farmers here. We've just finished up all of the presentations and they've been very well received. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Cheers.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so